Hello my lovely Leos, I hope that whenever you're watching this you're having a great day today. My name is Rachel and this is your Oracle card reading for the week of March 21st, 2022. However, if you've come across this at a different time or a different point, then please continue to watch because you've been brought to this video for a reason and there might be something in here that will resonate with you. This is a collective reading for all Leos, Sun, Moon and Rising. Please take whatever resonates and whatever doesn't resonate, please leave on the table for another Leo to pick up. This is just an oracle card reading. There is no tarot involved in this one at the moment. I'm still learning and getting my confidence up with the tarot cards. I don't want to give you a wrong or bad reading because I'm not used to the cards just yet. So until that point comes, then this will just be an oracle card reading. I have 6 decks of oracle cards. This week I seem to be wanting to start each read with the chakra oracle cards. Last week it was the romance ones. And then I don't use any particular order of the cards that I use. I just go with my intuition. So I usually pull 3 cards out and always check the card on the bottom of the deck as well. However, if more cards do fall out, I do read them as well. And at the end of this reading, I'll be reading from my book Messages from Angels for each of you. So hopefully that will help clarify whatever cards we get today. Okay, so 4 cards have already jumped out while I've been talking. So let's get started. Okay, so the first card that jumped out here was acceptance. So as you can see, this woman here, and she's being overshadowed by a negative aura, and it's about accepting whatever is going on with your life right now, accepting what has happened in your life. As we go through the cards, we'll be able to get a bit more clarity on this, but acceptance is your first card. The second card was miracle. Maybe there's a miracle is about to happen in your life. Maybe something bad has happened and you have to learn to accept that so that you can make room for some miracles to actually come into your life. And the third card is wisdom. So whatever it is that has been happened that you have to accept, it's about taking the wisdom from it, taking the lessons that you learned from it and using that wisdom to possibly help others. We don't know, we're going to go through it, but that will help with the miracle that's coming. And then the fourth card that dropped out was expansion. Okay, so whatever you're going through right now, it looks to me that you have to accept whatever has happened in your life, and you have to accept that and start moving forward. And once you do accept it, then you're giving yourself room for miracles to come into your life. But whatever has happened here, you need to take the wisdom and what you've learned from the situation to possibly help you with the miracle that's coming in. And then expansion, again, similar to growth, you got the wisdom, it's time to expand who you are, expand your horizons maybe, reach out to other people. We'll see as we go along if this makes any sense to you. But if it does already, then keep listening. And then the bottom of the deck is service. Okay, which actually makes sense. So you've got to accept whatever has happened in your life right now. And because miracles want to come in, but you're not giving it the room because you're too caught up in what's happening. So it's a matter of now accepting and releasing and surrendering that and letting go of it, which is a lot easier said than done for the miracles to come in. But whatever has happened here, you need to take the wisdom and what you've learned from that to expand who you are as a person, to then use that to help others through the same situation that you've gone through. So you may have gone through a situation and it's a tough time to let go. It always is with hard times. But what they're asking to do is to use your wisdom and what you've learned from this situation and expand your horizons a little bit and use it as a service. Use it as like you know, this is what I've learned from this situation, so I can help others that are possibly just starting that journey, whether that's a bad breakup, whether it's loss, whether it's some kind of abuse. It could be anything at all that you've learned something from it, and you've had to expand and grow as a person, and now you feel confident and comfortable enough, and you've accepted the situation to be able to go and help someone that maybe has just started on the same journey that you were starting on. So let's read a few more decks and see if there's anything that they can clarify anything else for us. I'm just having a look. I seem to be drawn to the Starseed one. So this is so that one was the Chakra deck from Tori Hartman, and these cards are the Rebecca Campbell Starseed cards. So okay, spirit, angels, guides, ancestors and guardians, what does our lovely Leos need to know? Can you clarify any or expand on anything else on the cards that are on the table for us, please? Oh, take that one. If it flips over, I usually take it. Oh, no, okay. Okay, please feel free to fast forward the shuffling. I usually do see if any jumps out, or if I feel drawn to take one. If I get a bunch that jump out, I don't usually read like too many. I only like a couple. I think it can go on and on, unless I really am drawn to needing to read all the cards. Okay. Oh, actually a couple of cards put out there. Right, didn't realise. Okay, so the first card that fell out was Earth School, Life Lessons, Soul Growth, Study, Higher Learning. Wow, okay, so you have definitely, how I'm seeing this at the moment, is that you've gone through something in your life that you found really difficult to come to terms with. But but they're saying that you need to learn to accept that now. Because miracles are about to happen. Something amazing is about to happen in your life. But it says here, like, life lessons, which is the wisdom. So whatever's happened is your life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. So it's about taking the wisdom from that situation, and by higher learning and studying, expanding your knowledge on whatever it is that you do. So say, if, just as an example, let's say that you've gone through grief, maybe you could look into counselling or something else like that, or psychology, or something along those lines that you feel drawn to, that you could expand on to help other people by going into the service industry of some kind. That can be anything at all, but it is saying that you've learned a life lesson here, and you need to grow as a person, which is your wisdom, and then you have higher learning, which is your expansion. Okay, so the second card that came out was You're Not Alone, Isolation, Physical Connection and Community. Whatever it is that you want to do, you're not alone. First of all, the angel spirits, guides, whoever you follow, the universe, source, God, whatever you believe in, there's no right or wrong. You're not alone. They're guiding you. They're there protecting you. They're there guiding you. They're loving you. So don't worry, you're not alone in that. But maybe this is a field that you're not used to, that you know nobody in your family or your friend circle that has done this kind of career or job or work before. So you feel a little bit isolated and not sure what to do or where to go with it. So it's saying try and meet up with maybe some groups or something, and find a community that can help you along this way. Find a community of people that can help you take the steps to further your expansion. Excuse me. And then this one here, the third card, was Trust the Timing. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. You might feel that, you've got this good career, or that maybe you feel that you're too old. Maybe you feel a bit like you're too old to start a new career again, but time is not running out. You've got to trust it. Trust the timing. You're being called to do whatever it is that you're thinking of doing, and you're only being called to do it now. Because maybe there was life lessons, maybe not the situation that you have to accept, but maybe there were other life lessons that you needed to learn as well, to be able to do this particular, I feel like it's a career change, particular career, particular work, to the best of your ability that you possibly can. But don't worry about time running out, because it's not running out. Your timing is now. So you just need to take the leap, and you need to start making those steps, joining communities, study, higher learning, start looking into things and start taking those steps towards what it is that you want to do. But the time has not run out. You've still got loads of time. I'm sorry if I pronounce this wrong. Hayarath, longing for home, homesick for the stars. Maybe this is that you feel lost now. Maybe something, whatever has happened, you feel a little bit lost. You feel like you want to go home. Or maybe you've had a spiritual awakening and you're longing for the home, but you're still here, and you're here for a reason. You're here because you need to learn this life lesson to be able to expand who you are, to start living in service so that you can actually be the person that you need to be, your destiny. That's why time's not running out, because your destiny is here. And on the bottom of the deck, the 7 star sisters, birthing creations, tapestry of life, expression. I really think this is a career change for you. I really, really do think this is some kind of career change. So it's birthing the creation. So whatever it is that you're thinking of doing, that you feel drawn to do, it's time to birth it. You may have been thinking about it for a while, but have been holding back a little bit. But they're saying like the time hasn't run out. You're not running out of time. But start birthing the creation before you do start running out of time. Start birthing that. Express yourself. You're capable and you're able to do it. Okay, we're going on to the next decks here, so hopefully this will give us even more information. This is the Doreen Virtue. Right, I've got 3 cards already, but I'm going to just shuffle again so anything else comes out. This is the Doreen Virtue Crystal card deck. I do apologise again if I mispronounce any of the words. They aren't always easy, but I will try my best. So I apologise again if I pronounce these wrong. Okay, I don't think any was... there we go, I think that's it. I felt there was one more to come out. Okay. Now let's see what we've got here then. Okay, so the first card, clear quartz. Let yourself feel all your emotions. Your entire rainbow spectrum of feelings is sending you important messages and guidance. Are you holding back on the emotions that whatever has happened to you has happened? Do you feel that maybe you've dealt with them as much as you want to deal with them, but haven't actually dealt with them properly? So they're telling you to feel everything, just feel all the emotions and get it all out of your system, kind of thing. And then once you do that, that will give you the wisdom and the expansion to help other people. And then you use the community and all that. But I think you need to let go a little bit of all the feelings that you've been holding on to, so that you are finally able to accept what happened. And I know that that's not always easy. The next card, again, I apologise if I pronounce it wrong, Malachite. Prosperity. There's a positive shift in your flow of divine support, which will go perfectly with the miracle card, wouldn't it? So your divine flow, there's a positive shift happening here. So that would work. That would make the miracles a bit more understanding there. But I feel that once you let all your emotions go, then that's when you're going to be able to accept it, and that's when the divine shift and the positive shift will happen for you. Okay, angels, what's next? So again, I'm sorry if I pronounced this wrong. Larimar, sensitive emotions. Times of heightened emotions and sensitivity call for extra self-care and gentleness. Yeah, I think you need to feel everything that you've gone through with this situation. Just feel all of it, and just let it all come out, and you can then finally accept it. But while you're going through it, I know how painful that can be. I've had to do that a couple of times, well, more than a couple. But it's a matter of being gentle with yourself and taking time for yourself. Again, the normal self-care is bubble bath and all that kind of stuff. It could just be going for a walk. It could be watching a movie. It could be going to see friends. It could just be, what is it that you want to do, where you can take your mind off it just for 5 minutes, so you can really look after yourself before you delve back into really allowing these emotions to overtake you, because that's what's going to get you through this darkness and into acceptance, is to feel the emotions and to grieve and learn and grow and accept it. Because if you don't, you'll constantly have a dark cloud over you all the time. Okay, and the last card that fell out was Aquamarine, Divine Life Purpose. Trust the signs and your inner guidance which are leading you to fulfillment. Yes, by feeling these emotions and accepting the situation and moving past it, your life purpose will reveal itself to you, which is the wisdom, the expansion, the service, the birthing the new creation here, which birthing that, Earth School of studying, and it's all going to happen. But you need to, I know it's not nice, but you need to go through that darkness a little bit longer and grieve and feel all those emotions to be able to come out of the other side and finally fulfill your destiny. And on the bottom of the deck we have gold, divine intervention. God sends miracles to answer sincere prayers. If you've been praying or manifesting or whatever it may be, and if you're not and you're going through these emotions right now, and you pray to the universe, to source, whatever it is that you follow, answers were going to be sent to you. When your prayers are sincere, answers will be sent to you. Divine intervention will take place. Okay, I'm going to go into the next Doreen Virtue deck, which is just her angel card deck. Again, 3 fell out. They really want you to know. The angels want you to know something. Just want to see if there's anything else that comes out, because that came out pretty fast. So just see if there's anything else that they want you to know before we read the cards. You've obviously gone through some really tough times, our lovely Leo. Maybe it's time that you start grieving it properly. That doesn't mean that you're going to let go of whatever happened. Like, say if you've lost a person or someone has passed that you're struggling with, you don't need to let go of them, but you need to let go of the grief. You need to let go of the grief. It's holding you back. You can never let go of someone that passed. They'll always be a part of you, no matter what. But it's a matter of letting go of the grief and start moving on with your life, because from this, I feel like, awful experience, your destiny, your life purpose is coming out the other side of it, so you can go and help others that are going through the situation. I don't feel that there's any more cards coming out, and I've been told to hold it there because there's something on the bottom of the deck they want you to know. So we'll leave that there and we'll check these cards. So the first one is perfect timing. Like here, trust the timing. Trust the wave you came in, time is not running out. Perfect timing. Now is the perfect moment for you to act on your inspiration. The doors are open while you walk through them with us by your side. Don't delay or procrastinate, as all of the ingredients are right for your success. Everything and everyone is on your side, supporting your positive outcome. Your destiny was not to be revealed to you until now. So no matter how old you are, or whatever it is that you feel that the time is running out, it's not, because your destiny was not supposed to be revealed to you until right now. Right now was supposed to be the time. No matter, as I said before, no matter what's happened, that you have to learn to accept, not learn, it's not learning. You have to accept and grieve so that you can help others. There have been other things in your life that have happened previously that can also help with your destiny and your life purpose, but you wasn't supposed to see what that was until right now. So the timing is perfect for you to move forward with whatever it is that you're thinking of moving forward with. The second card is the opportunity to forgive. The situation brings you the opportunity to heal, grow, and release negative patterns. Hold the intention of seeing the other person's inner divine light and goodness. We will help you release unforgiving thoughts, feelings, and energies, and lift you to a higher place of peace and compassion. Maybe part of the grieving is to forgive somebody or something. And maybe that's what you're really struggling to come to terms with, to accept, because maybe there is something or somebody that you need to forgive and you can't see how you can forgive them. But remember, the forgiveness isn't for them to feel like they're off the hook and they can go and live their life happy. The forgiveness is for you to release it. To release it for your heart, to release it for your soul, to release it for your clarity. And you can't just forgive with a flick of a switch. It takes time, but it's a matter of learning to figure out which way to forgive is best for you. But I think there's an opportunity here for you to forgive so that you can move on with your life. If there's something that somebody has done, then you're giving them room in your head. They've already... Okay. Just give me a moment, please. I feel like I've got somebody shouting at me going, they've already took so much from you, don't let them take anything else. They've already took so much from you. They've already hurt you enough. They've already made you lose something that you love. Don't let them take anything else from you. Therefore, you need to forgive so that you can move on with your life. So that they don't take anything else from you. You're giving them rent-free space in your head. Don't let them take anything else from you. Whoever is talking to me is very matter of fact with that, and very, you need to do this because you don't deserve this. I don't know who I'm talking to, but I feel like I'm talking to somebody. Okay, and the last card, let's see, is Entrepreneur. Self-employment suits your disposition and intentions. Working for yourself allows you to better follow your intuition and divine guidance. We are your co-workers and teammates who remain loyal by your side to ensure your success in all ways. Maybe this situation of you learning something new, your soul growth, your expansion, your wisdom, you're starting to take into service, you know, your life purpose, your destiny. It's all for you to run your own business. Maybe to be at home with the kids. Maybe you have anxiety and struggle after what happened. So being able to work for yourself on your hours, on your time, is something that would suit you. And they're saying that the people above in spirit are there to guide you and help you and support you on this journey. It might not be, but if that's something that you've been thinking about doing, is setting up on your own, then maybe that's something you need to look into more. Okay, I was told to stop shuffling because the cards on the bottom was needed, and that is cleanse and detoxify. With great love and respect, we ask you to detoxify your precious and sensitive body. At your request, we'll help you to develop life-affirming ways to deal with stress, as well as ease any sorrow at shedding your old ways. Give your cares, worries and concerns to us and feel the beautiful grace of your newly purified body. That's so true with all the grieving that you're needing to do to learn to accept what's happened. You need to cleanse and detoxify all of it. So that you can move forward. So again, release and surrender all the worries, the cares, the concerns, even the ones that maybe you're thinking of starting your own business, but you've got worries about it because you're not sure you're qualified enough, or you're not sure you've got enough experience or anything like that. They're there to help you. So give it all over to them, and they'll be able to give you the guidance that you need to make the steps forward. So even though you've gone through some pretty tough times, there's so much light at the end of the tunnel. There's so much miracles and goodness coming your way. Just got to go through that grieving process. And you know what? When you want to cry, just cry. Just cry. It doesn't matter. There's no right time to cry. It's like, oh, I can't cry when I'm in the supermarket. You know, people are so caring and so loving. There are some horrible people in the world, but I always look at it with one horrible person, there's double the amount of nice people. So if there's 2 horrible people, you've got 4 nice people. People will always check that you're okay. Do I want to take that one? No, I'm going to keep shuffling. I've got 3 cards, but I just want to see if there's any more that come out. This deck is the Rebecca Campbell Work Your Light Oracle cards. But I'm just going to see if there's any more cards that want to come out, or whether I need to stop at the bottom. There we go. Okay, angels are really wanting to talk to you, dear Leo. Okay, so the first one is no. Wait, postpone, pause, say no. You might see that as like, well, you just told me all this and now you're saying no. And it might be that you're going to go into a whole different field that people might try and stop you. And not intentionally, but like, what do you want to go and do that for? Like, why do you want to go and do that? Like, it was my story too, but don't share I don't want people to know about it. But it's the thing is, like, when you share the story, you're sharing your story, your version of it. And as long as you kind of say, like, there were other people involved and they all have their own story, but your perception of it, the way you feel, the way you saw things unravel is not wrong, unless you're point blank lying. But the way that you actually feel about the situation, like, well, this happened, and I didn't know how to handle it. I didn't know how to do this, so I did this. That's your version of events. That's your story, and you have every right to tell your story. And the next one is Keepers of the Earth. You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. Wasn't there another card that said the same thing? Yes, you're not alone. Isolation, physical connection and community. They're letting you know that even though this might be a tricky time going through the grief, it might be a tricky time starting a new career, people are going to find that a little bit odd because no one's been in this kind of field before. That the angels, your guides, your spirits, God, universe, the source, whatever it is that you follow, even though you can't see them, they're standing right behind you and they're protecting you. So keep moving forward with it. You're not alone in it. And the next one is don't dim to fit in. Wow, obviously, yes, amazing. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Again, wow, okay, so this is amazing. So people might say no. People are going to try and change your mind or say what you're doing that for and dampen your spirits. But you've got to wait, take a breath, come back, center, pause, say no to them and go and do it anyway. Okay, because you're not alone. You're being guided, you're being loved, you're being protected. You're not alone in this. And if you say, okay, I won't do it, and you say no to yourself, you're dimming to fit in with other people. But what about you? What about your life? What about your love, your needs, your wants? What about that? So don't dim to fit in. Go and do it anyway. Say no to them. And on the bottom of the deck, we have mirror. Who or what is triggering you? So if you've gone to someone and say, well, you know, let's just say you're going to be a counsellor. I'm going to go and study counselling because this has happened and I feel that after overcoming my own trauma and my own way of dealing with it, I want to go and help other people get through the same thing. This is what I'm going to specialise in. And the person you said, oh, what do you want to do that for? Blah, 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 blah. You know, they know what people are like. And they're going to try and get you to change your mind by a little bit of manipulation, maybe, I don't know. But the angels want you to know that, you know, they're there, they're supporting you. And if that person is triggering you, then either stay away from them. If you can't stay away from them, minimise your time with them. And even if that's not a possibility, don't share your goals and dreams and what you're going to do with them. Just go and do it and then tell them after. If it's triggering you, stay away from it. Because your destiny doesn't need you to be triggered. Or figure out why they are triggering you. Oh, that jumped out and jumped back in. Okay. Okay, the last deck I have is the romance card. So let's see. This doesn't necessarily mean love romance or anything like that. Let's call them love cards, not romance cards. This could be about you. It could be about other relationships in your life. It could be a number of different things. So angel spirits, guys, of all the cards on the table, can you please just clarify and sum up what our lovely Leos need to know for the week of the 21st of March 2022 and beyond, please? Okay, if I don't get any cards falling out, I will... Spoke too soon. But if there are no more cards come out, then I will... No, see? Every time. Okay. So the first one is worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. It's worth waiting for. Is that you? Is learning to love yourself after all this grief and your perfect timing, is that worth the wait so that you can actually fulfill your destiny? Is it? Or are you about to meet your soulmate? We'll find out in the next card. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. If you're in a new romance, maybe this person was worth waiting for, and you need to get to know each other well so that that love just deepens and deepens. However, if you're not, maybe learning to love yourself was worth waiting for, and getting to know you and revealing your innermost deep desires within you, actually getting to know you, will only make your self-love even stronger. But let's see what's coming up. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So if you have met someone and you're feeling all the feels, they're valid. They're real. Explore them more. If you're not, and it is about self-love, then it is time to really love yourself and go deeper and deeper into that self-love. And the last... Oh, what? Okay, what did I just say? And the last card is love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Oh, wow. So maybe you do need to have complete self-love and learn to love and accept you for who you are, because you're bloody perfect, obviously. And then once you do that and you don't dim to fit in anymore, and you're not got that romantic partner right now, you'll attract them into your life. If you have got a romantic partner, but that person, maybe he or she has maybe suffered a little bit with everything that's going on, maybe your romantic feelings will get stronger again by getting to know each other again. But I feel what I'm reading, what I'm feeling, my intuition is saying it's all about you. It's about loving you first. And on the, oh my God, on the bottom of the deck, it says, free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. What a card to end on. We started with acceptance, because then that will bring in your miracles. And you'll use the wisdom that you've learned from this situation and expand it to study higher learning and be able to be a service to other people. You need to birth the creation that you're thinking of birthing. You're not going to be alone in this, and your timing is perfect. You're not too old, you're not too young. Whatever has happened because this is the time that you're supposed to do it. You need to grieve though. You need to grieve properly for it. I know that it's a dark thing to do, but you need to grieve, you need to forgive. You're not alone, the guides are with you. If anyone tries to put you down, tell them to go away. It's up to you if you want to do it nicely or not. Don't dim to fit in. If something is triggering you, try and stay away from it as much as you can. Learn to love and accept you for all the stuff you've gone through, for all your good bits, your bad bits, your downright ugly bits, and the bits we want to keep right in the bottom of the cupboard because we don't want no one to see. Learn to love and accept every single part of you and free yourself and your destiny, your life purpose, your romantic life. Miracles are coming its way to you, my dear Leo. Okay, the last thing we're going to do is read from messages from angels. So angels, what message would you like to give our dear Leo today? I'm just going to do this a few times and I'm just going to stop when they tell me to stop. Humans must be known to be loved. Angels must be loved to be known. When we love and are being loved, our souls sing. We are nourished and whole. Loving others is easy, but in order to love unconditionally, we must first learn to love ourselves. Loving is an expression of kindness, of communicating from the heart of compassion. Learn to give the gift of love to yourself. Oh my God, think of a quality you deeply admire, one you would attribute to an angel. Visualize that quality in the form of a flower bud in your imagination, carrying it to your very core. Now look at the flower and admire it, appreciate its perfection. Remembering those qualities, recognize that you too have these attributes. Acknowledge and respect yourself for that, recognizing that your soul contains perfection. Allow yourself to love. Your soul has the qualities of an angel. As you begin to know yourself, you will learn how to love yourself. Wow, what, oh my God, what a reading. It all connected, didn't it? From the very beginning to the very end of that book, it all connected. It's about learning to accept what happened, grieve for it properly, be a service to others, take the knowledge that you have learned from it, the wisdom, and help other people. Your timing is perfect. Don't dim to fit in with what everybody else wants you to do, but most importantly, learn to love you. Wow. Dear Leo, that's an amazing read. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you stayed till the end. I hope this has resonated with you. If it hasn't resonated with you, then please, if it has or it hasn't, please hit that like button. That'll push it out into the world of YouTube, and that'll hopefully help maybe another Leo get the answers that they're looking for. He, she, they, whatever gender. I'll be back next week with another video, another reading for you. So hit that subscribe button, hit that little notification bell to notify you of when I do upload. I upload every Saturday and Sunday. And I hope that you really have taken something from this. If you have, drop a comment in the comment box below. I'll reply to you all. I would love to connect with you more. It'd be great to get to know this lovely community of people that watch the videos. And I can't wait to see what happens next week. See you later, guys. Bye.